for this year. So what do you set out, looking back at 2017, what do you set out to achieve, what you have learned, and lessons learned on 2017, how you can apply it to 2018's goals, accomplishments that you like to achieve, if you have a business where you like to be, financial goals, things you like to do, webinar you like to produce. And for those who are still working, think about perhaps promotions that you'd like to have happened, or maybe in 2018 looking for new positions or new experience. So any of those that you like to have. So one of the way how I set out the year is look at the end of the year of 2018 and kind of work back. So I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes to get on. Otherwise, I'll start out with the meditations that you can rewatch later, and then join in with the meditation yourself, creative visualizing, how you see it. Hi there, as you're coming on. Hi, Druma, how are you? So since you're going to be on here, hi. There's a way that I can bring you up on the camera so we can work with you as well as a, what we call a, okay, so are you okay to come on, Druma, or you like to type today? I was talking about the typically beginning of the year. I like to set the intention for the rest of the year, and I'm going to show you how you can do that as well. I know there's a lot of people spend the first 3 days of the year really getting their goals in place, plan everything out, strategy, planning, etc. I spend the first part of the year just play, because that kind of, I'm going to play this around. I'm going to add you, and then you get a message, and then you can come on. So I spend the first 3 days of the year just play. And that's why you didn't see much on Facebook, because it's really time for me to play is the best time for me to be creative. And I suggest you do that if you haven't already as well. I know people spend like a lot of the time what I'm going to do, but through the play, I really see how my 2018 is going to be. Hello there. Let me see. I'm just going to put this video on. Who is 917 number? Can you?
It's Kathy Thompson.
Oh, hi, Kathy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good.
Great.
So I'm just going to mute you for a second. I was finishing off what I'm saying. And we also have Druma on live as well. So yes, I was going over what I did for the first part of 2018, like people that like to sit down and really gung-ho on what they want to happen, really exciting for all this New Year resolution. I throw the New resolution out, pretty much. I act more than so having all this expectation. But it's really lovely. I had a session this afternoon, and I want to bring the same way that I normally did every year, except this year I won a session with Miranda, so it's nice. So last year I did with my friend Nigel, where we hold accountability, we call each other up, and it was this matter of question, which I'm going to question you as well, process of certain question I'm going to ask you, and then that will prompt for you to think about what do I want for 20, oops, okay. Who else just came on here? Did you just came off and came on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So some of the questions you can ask yourself was looking at 2017. What worked? What didn't work? What did you set out to do? and what did you end up accomplish, and or it didn't go the way you wanted. What did you learn from it? And those are the key things there. And sometimes if you haven't exercised already and suddenly you have this massive goals that you're going to do 7 days a week of working out and running and all sort of thing, and you're setting up yourself to failure. So knowing what your status, start if you're already in the mode of exercise and all sort of thing, add one more things or two more that you know you're going to stick to it, because part of the brain of the doubter talking to you, oh yeah, she said all the things, she never failed. So the whole key thing is set things that you're going to succeed. For example, I haven't fasted for a while, so as a collective, I'm doing a fasting starting tonight, water fast, 36-hour fast. It's a one way to reset my body so I can get into some juice fasting. So it's just an accidental discovery when I do juice fasting in the past, that when I did water, my body just getting used to it, and then I can ease into the juice fasting, and then my body getting used to healthy, and then I can start to bring back food into my body that is healthy, and it's easier for me to stick with that plan. For example, I'm just giving you an example of what's possible. And for the 2017, I did not run a bit at all, except for, a marathon that I did just towards at the end there. However, so knowing that I just haven't done so much, so I'm only just going to set myself 3 days a week, just easing into walk. That's my intention, just to walk 3 days a week. And then I had my regimen of working out, adding that 4 days. I can do that 10 minutes each morning, and meditation also. And for those who haven't meditated before, don't put yourself, I'm going to meditate for all this amount of time. Set with something that you can achieve. So then, for example, if you haven't meditated before, set alarm up for 10 minutes. Start with the 10 minutes, and if you can get that goal in for the first 7 days, you get to habitual, and then you can increase your amount of time for it. So that way, kind of like, I'm going to play around with the brain a bit. So as soon as I can achieve something, I get excitement, and then I will do more of it. So that's same that how you're going to do your 2018 as well. Say I haven't done live for a long time. I'm not going to say I'm going to go committed to do live every single day. I'm going to commit to live starting once a week, and then 2 times a week, so I can ease into it. So I want to share with you how it can be done. So now, looking back at 20, yes, intimidated by meditation because I think it's hard. Yeah, so your brain said it's hard. That's why you have to coach yourself. Once you start, it's crazy. It's like ease. It's just like, for example, I was in the water 2 days ago, and it looked really cold. But I just determined to get my feet wet. And as soon as you get your feet wet, it's just like you just dive in. And that's one key to do it. Is it does feel intimidating because you feel you don't know how. And like today, I'm committed for you guys for the next 30 days or 30 days of self-care. I already posted like 3rd day of self-care in a row already. And today I was talking about meditation. Just follow that simple meditations. I ease one thing at a time for you to introduce, instead of giving you 30,000 things at once. That does get overwhelming. So if that's something that you found intimidating, start with that. Maybe just 5 minutes. 10 minutes too much. 5 minutes incredibly go by so fast. All you have to do, since you mentioned meditation, I'm going to have Kathy on here as well. I'm going to just set an alarm for 5 minutes and do 5 minutes earlier when you wake up in the morning, and set alarm for 5 minutes. All you're doing is take a first deep breath, deeply, and breathing really deep. Hi, Melissa. And then you breathe out. That's all you're doing, the first breath. And then all you're doing is sink into your body, just acknowledging your body. That's all you're doing, is pay attention to what's going on with your body and just noticing your breath. You're just noticing it's just, your body is just amazing. It just breathes on its own. It doesn't need you to coaching on how to breathe. All you're doing is just observing the breath, the in and the out. That's all you're doing, the in and out. And as you are observing your breath, the in and out, a thought will come in your mind. All you're doing is you can't stop that thought coming. I'm teaching you 20 years experience of meditation, of what is. All you do is just acknowledge that thought and let it go. That's it. And then just remind yourself to go back to your breathing again. And if you can just do that for 5 minutes, try that for 5 minutes for a whole week, every single day at the same time. So your body, we are a creature of habits. So your body knows exactly to wake up and then you meditate. Just 5 minutes. So once you've done that, you just like celebrate you did it. Just celebrate and just yippee or dancing, whatever it is, because you need to celebrate that accomplishment, even though it's just 5 minutes. Because like you said, 10 minutes really intimidating. For me, 5 minutes too easy. I'm not going to set that goal. I can set probably for an hour. So it's just like comparing you to you. That's all you can do. So looking at that. So yes, meditation, I urge everyone who have not meditated, or I urge everyone who have not even attempted. So maybe this is something in New Year resolution, even to sit 5 minutes, just 5 minutes silent in the morning before you go to bed. That's all you're doing. And it becomes habitual, and you can increase that to 10 minutes after a week. And you'd be surprised, it get really addictive. And I got really excited. My student, my friend, actually, I call her student because we coach each other. So she messaged me yesterday, Hui, I cannot believe how exciting it is to meditate. And for someone who could not meditate before, and she realized how exciting it was and it's addictive to her, and she's getting so creative. And she said, I'm applying to this all area of my life in a different way. So once you start a meditation, the simple one is just the silent one. And then I have I'm going to start recording more guided meditations. So you can also use those as well. So those are some of the tips, because it sounds so simple, even though I practiced for 20 years. I'm going back to study mindfulness, and I'm on my 6th week. And my goal for the next few weeks to complete the 8 weeks course to do it. And sometimes the easiest thing you tend to forget and neglect, like anything else. Sounds simple, but then when you're not doing long enough and you kind of get out of the flow of it, it's about getting back into it. So celebrate when you do, when you can. So that's really good. So let's look at your 2017. And for Kathy, you can type and I can bring you on as well. So Druma, I'm going to direct you first, and Melissa as well. You can type as well and you can speak up. So looking at 2017, what have you learned from 2017? So you can type it all up. And what would you like to move forward? And then looking up what you accomplished, what you attracted, and the lessons learned are so important, because every lesson is learned. There's no such thing as failure. I set out to do a lot of things in 2017. And yes, I didn't achieve them all, but I've learned a lot from those biggies, and it really opened up for 2018. It's going to be ease. It's going to be explosion. That was the word that's coming in from everything. I'm kind of like hibernating. All of that is absorbing everything that's my life is to come and unfold with my business. So look at 2017. What can you learn from 2017? And now we're going to do a little meditation. And then I'm doing all different orders, but I think This is really good because I want to set you in this mood for creating 2018 your best year ever. And then afterwards, you're going to share with me your experience and what was some of the resistance perhaps, or maybe some doubt that come through. And I want to bring out your creative hat as we're going through a little meditation together. All right. So I hope you are all comfortable. You can sit comfortably. I urge you to sit up nice and tall because I want you to be alert and hear my voice as I'm guiding you through 2018. As long as you can hear my voice, you can close your eyes, and then I want you to use your imagination. And as soon as I will allow a pause in between while you create those memories in your mind. And you type it out as soon as I'm over with the meditation. It's going to be short. And that way you have it, and it's for, I think, Kathy. You can write it down after as well. So yes. So I want you to go for a little future, projecting into the future right now. So you're reaching out on the 31st of December 2018. So looking back, the first part of the quarter, what did you learn? What did you achieve? What did you get done? And what do you attract in your life? And then moving forward into the second quarter of the year, looking at your family, your business, your body, your physical strength, your courage. What did you learn from this quarter? Moving into around September, what do you accomplish around this time? How big is your bank account? How's your family doing? How's your business at this time? What did you set out to do? So paint a picture now in December. What do you see yourself here? It could be, I'm so happy and grateful that I have gained new team members into my business. I had done 2 retreats. I have an evergreen products that's going online. That's continual. My Facebook is growing with amazing women who like to add more sexy and fun into their life. And I've created amazing content. I've been on TED Talks. Whatever it is for you. My body is getting healthier. I've just finished half a marathon. For you could be you're regularly walking, doing some weights, exercising, training. And in your business, you're showing up more frequently, maybe every single day now, doing a live with the people, getting more confident. And if you want to speak, you're starting to do every other month you have a speaking engagement. Or you have a other business that you do parties. You're building up to your annual parties, your weekly in your house, maybe. And quarterly you invite big people to your big events where you teach and educate them more, where you achieving more new members are joining, new customers. See you're happy, you're married, husband, wife, much more happier, kids are healthier. If you like to travel, where did you go? Can you picture that? Some exotic islands, or maybe just another country that you came back from. Paint that picture. The more fun and joy. I love holidays. I love traveling. So where would you go? Who are you with? That's what money can do. You can fly anywhere. Coming back here. Thinking about where you want to be by the end of that year, 2018. And who's going to join you? Who's helping you out with your business? Who's helping you coaching? Whether it's your physical body, financial coaching, so now, coming back here with excitement, take out a piece of paper, start to write down what we just saw at the end of 2018. By December 31st, I have achieved. Note it down. Forget how we're going to get there. Right now, we just seeing how it is. Take your time. So if it's a weight body, you want to release some pounds, what size clothes would you be in? How much weight would you be? A team member you want to enjoy joining you in your business. What does that look like? Focusing on the smiles of those people that you make a difference. When you're ready, now you can share with me. Take a nice deep breath. I'm going to seal that for you. Now you can openly share what does look like. So Wandruma, when you're ready to come on, I'm going to bring them on, but I'm going to unmute. So, Kathy.
Yes.
Good. So,
Yeah.
2018. Let's share and celebrate.
You want me to go?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right, great. Well, basically, I see myself continuing. I'm doing yoga 3-4 times a week, maintaining a healthy weight, which is about 3 or 4 pounds lighter than what I am, within that range. I'd like to bring in 6 new strong executives into my new skin business. Go on some great trips with my husband and son. Usually, we do a Delta trip and for a couple of days, and then they come with me. I'd like my son to have been accepted at a college that is appropriate for him. I'd like to continue. I'd like to fly less work for Delta, work less for Delta while maintaining my benefits, and really putting myself out new skin and maybe doing some Facebook Lives, and just really expanding my social network and really putting myself out there, which is a big deal for me.
any resistance, any doubt that's coming up, so we can work it through together. And this is a learning experience for you. So this is...
Well, it's more of a, getting past it. Like today was the first time that I did a video. It wasn't live, but I did a video. And then I put the video on my Facebook page. So that was the first step in going towards Facebook Live.
Yay, congratulations!
Yes. Look at my Facebook page today. So I did that. So I think that I'm taking the steps. I think that I feel like I have nothing to lose, and it feels a lot. It feels a lot easier, and it feels like, why not? I have something important to share. I work for a great company, and I really would like to put it out there. And so I'm just kind of enjoying that new role and kind of seeing what it feels like. And I think that going to this great yoga place down the street has helped me a lot. And just really saying age is no barrier. I can do it.
Yes, you can. Let's all the space Kathy of doing more live and video and feeling more confidence and believing her message that yes, age doesn't matter, because you're helping more people to regain youth, and they don't have to work at Walmart, right? You're giving them a tool.
Right.
So there you go. Right. That's your mission.
That's basically it. Yeah, you really helped. I'm sorry. You really helped me when you did that picture about soul's purpose. And so what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I forgot. But that was your mission. That was your soul missions there, to help more women like yourself who have a purpose. No matter how old they are, they still have so much life to give and service. And you add more to the economy. Them, you empower them to feel more.
Right.
Confidence that they didn't have. Chance to feel young again. Great job.
Yes. So thank you so much. You've helped me so much.
You're welcome. That's awesome. So yeah. So I'm gonna so as the thing there is, Kathy just shared she did her first video, and like anything else, it took me one entire day. I remember 4 years ago. One entire day, this time 4 years ago, one entire day just to record a 1-minute audio. Here I am now. I'm much more confident on here and on live, but that's what my initial. It's so scary, even hearing my own voice. That's how much doubt I have. Just hearing my own voice, like I keep fixing it, tweaking it, writing it, but just that 60-second recording kind of like freezes me, scared the heck out of me, but I did it. I felt good, and that was just the recording, let alone being on live and being viewed by 40,000, 50,000 people. It's crazy. And that's that's what the stats on my site is, being viewed or seen or reach such and such amounts, and knowing that my message get out. I'm super excited.
That's great. Good for you.
So it takes there, and you did the initial. You took the initial podcast, did the recording, and you put yourself out there. Congratulations. We're going to hold a space for you. Take a nice deep breath. Own it. Own that. I'm an entrepreneur and I own it. Say it.
I'm an entrepreneur and I own it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good. Awesome. How does that
Thank you.
That's much more easier, right? It's not that resistance, like, So this is
right.
Yeah. So as you are facing off your less working in the Delta, so then you can have more time to spend on your business. So
right. And it feels it can be gentle and it can be easy. It doesn't have to be. I thought it would be dramatic and harsh. I can do it in the gentle, easy way. That's kind of my nature. So I can do it. I can still be out there, but I can have a gentle presence. I don't have to have a
Right.
full arc, do this, this, do.
No,
It's not that. That's
this
not my
is,
energy.
yeah, that's, I learned this, and you can all learn too, is like, I like to flow. I like to go in with my gut feeling, and if I like to do, I just do it. I just show up. And trying to put a very masculine, planning, strategic, all of this in mind. I must do this in order to accomplish this. It freezes me because it's just not my nature to do.
Right.
So when you start with the flow, and I like you, this is easy. This is a gentle way. This is like, business is easy. And you can use that, add that word. This is easy in there, in the end of each of your statements. Being an entrepreneur is easy, and and yeah, so you can be yourself and just show up how you are. So you just write some of those affirmations, and then you can just read it every single morning. Own it. Feel that confident. If you need any more confident boost, I have my confident meditation I'll send to you, and embrace words. Borrow some of the words and use some of those phrases, and that's okay. Make it your own. And same as Druma. I know, Druma, you are getting a new business, and being a shy girl, you can do the same, and so that's really good to do there. Set one goal. So Druma, so yes, so that was good. So you have that had that intention of this sick executive, and now it's just working backwards of how it. So yeah, so on the strategy session I'm going to have with you, I can show you how to apply that and turn that into reality, step by step. Go back to the day to day, every single day, day to day process. You have to do week by week. So that's awesome. Good. So I'm going to meet you here for a second here. So Druma, yes, do post it there. Did you write it up? You can take a photo of it. So that would be good. And let me see. So Druma said, so we can celebrate together with the energy as well. Since I can't, yeah, there's a way that, oh, hang on. Oh, bring them. I'm going to try and bring you on. There's a button you press. I'm just bringing you on, Druma. And then I'm going to do a collective emotion release. As a collective, those who are watching later and now as well. So then we can release some of those emotions that we are holding, and that can go and inviting new space. Oh, there you go. You can get on now. Can you hear me, Druma?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. That's important. I can hear you. So share with me the 2018, what you see yourself, the end of the 2018, and while Kathy's on here, I can coach you with that as well. Go ahead.
Well, I saw myself walking on the beach, happy and smiling. Yes. But this represented that my spirituality has empowered and my intuition has awakened. And I felt that my heart is open, there are no barriers, and that I'm connected to people, connected to my family, to my friends and loved ones, that it was easy to connect to them. And that I felt worthy of abundance, of receiving, even cash, and that my business is growing. And part of feeling worthy, that I started to take care of myself. My body is healthy, I'm eating healthy food. And most importantly, that I gained power over myself because I gave my power away. And I speak my truth, I do not hide, I speak freely. And I can connect to my spirit guides and ancestors and the source, which is something I truly desire. And probably that's it.
So the common threads I see with Kathy and you is easy to connect, and the word was easy and gentle, wasn't it? That's a common word today, is easy. So this is really easy, okay, guys? So it's just like meditation. It did feel intimidated, but when then I said I give you the 5 minutes, some simple ways to do it, did it sound easy? It didn't seem so hard, was it? Both of you?
Yeah, it sounded easier.
It sound easier? Same for you, Kathy?
Yes.
It was easier when
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. So that's the key thing, is when we see, it was just like in 1996, I had such desire to travel the world, especially Europe. And I was an RN, I was making $14.58 an hour. If I was just to look at what I was making, to see where I want to go, if I look at the actual reality, there's no way that reality, that number can make it happen. But my desire, I had the desire to travel. I didn't know how it's going to happen. I did set the date. I didn't know how it's going to all come. I just wanted to be there because I've seen it done. And when I let the how get out of the way and just get myself out of the way, opportunity showed up. I didn't even pay my tickets over there. It was paid for. How's that sound? I got my accommodation covered. I didn't when I wanted to do, I didn't know how, and I didn't let that stop me how I'm going to do it, because if you do the calculation for $14 an hour with tax, you get like $10 an hour. And setting myself for 6 months, there's no way with those figures I can do that just to travel and backpack solo. But because I took that out of the way, guess what? People showed me, they came into my life, showed me all these opportunities. Guess what? A nursing agency took me on. They paid for my ticket, one-way ticket there, one-way ticket. And accommodation, that's all the 2 things I require of them. And I worked, my money that I worked, I got to travel. What I saved here, I got to travel. And I came back, still $4,800 in my bank account. Isn't that awesome or what? So I get teary as I say this, because you just have to get yourself out of the way, and these are the things that you really desire and want. And I see you desire to have this, and I see it's easy for you to connect. So that will be your mantra. It's really easy to make connection to your soul and to yourself and your higher purpose. So that's really exciting. So yeah, so you can see how easy it was if you can set it out there. And the key thing is, we put such a small goal for ourselves, and it's intimidating. But because you can't be small, because being small, you can't help a lot of people. Some people say, oh, I just want enough to pay for my gas. I want enough to pay for my bills. That's really selfish, because that's not enough to pay for your bills. And how are you going to be of service to anybody else or help someone else? So my ability is to help, like I'm able to give Kiva loan funding to kids in Vietnam through university and all sorts of things, and looking to build more villages and stuff. So you have to think much bigger as well. So yeah, so at the end of 2018, all of this can be achieved. So just have those down and type it out loud, because anything that's set in stone, you write it down, is very important. And start to create an affirmation for yourself that you're going to practice and recite every single day, and feel it and move some movement with it as you're saying it. It's just like, I want to be an author. I didn't know how, but yes, I'm 4-time best-selling international author. I co-author, but that's kind of get me in the ease of doing my own books. So get your feet wet. Picking something you wanted to do, which for me was really scared. I was really scared for so long. I'm 46 now, but public speaking, it is one of the second most scariest thing that you can do. And I took a leap of faith. I just seek out. I mean, you can study and learn. You can pay all these courses. It's a matter you just physically have to speak. And Toastmaster is a great way to practice your speaking skill more. Or every time you have an opportunity to stand up in front of a crowd to speak, take that chance and practice. And that's how you're going to do there. And you just have to feel in your gut. And you just do it anyway. Like Kathy said, this is easy, you know. I have an important message out there. And so same as for you, Dreama. It's like I have an important message and what that is. And it's really down simple. Figure out who you want to serve with what. Kathy, you have your wonderful products and company and business opportunity, Dreama, whatever you have, and how you're going to do it. And then methods, and that's it. Simple as that. And then when you start to feel the love for it, it's no longer become work. It's easy. So I love that's our new mantra this year is it easy to achieve this. And start to anything that you put your mind to, you can do. I was so stubborn. And be stubborn. One thing you need to do is be stubborn. Okay, this is a good time to be stubborn. Okay, you go at it. I had my family tell me I couldn't do it because war was going on in England at the time. It's true. War was going on in England. The Irish was bombing the towers. And so it's all over the news every single day. But that didn't stop me. You know, I'm going to die. I'm going to go on the street and get run over if my time is up anyway. That's how my attitude is. They think I'm nuts. And it's okay. Because I did I probably declare I'm the first only Vietnamese solo backpacker until someone else can claim that title. So I can say that. So whatever it is that you want to do, so have that down and then work your way backwards. So
what if there was a resistance?
The resistance for me?
When I written what I saw myself in 2018, there was a bit of resistance or disbelief in a few points.
Okay.
How can we overcome that?
Tell me what was that, so we can all learn together. This is a whole learning thing. So tell me, what was the resistance? What does your gremlin or the doubter say about? What does it say?
It was about the body and health and taking care of myself.
Take care of yourself. Resistance say, oh, bullshit, you're not going to take care of yourself. Is that what it's saying?
Yes. Oh. That's saying. I can't take care of myself, or it's just a long goal, take care of myself. Something like that.
Oh, okay. So I honor myself. I honor myself every single day. And what's that honoring mean? That means you eat healthy. And what does eating healthy mean? So you can break it down. Even though I have mistreated myself in the past, that was me in the past. The new me craved to be healthy. The new me craved to speak up. The new me craved to stand forward and speak my truth. Can you say what I just said?
I was trying to write it.
This will be, you can go back and watch this. But that was coming up. Even though I felt, there's many things that I didn't follow through in the past. I've noted them. But when you think about all the things that you see yourself going through, right? So even though that wasn't in the past, but there's a certain element that you see through to take care of yourself. Was there not? You drink water.
Yes,
so then you start counteracting things that you are doing right, the things that you're taking actions. So not letting the thing, I can go back to, and how going back, oh my God, I didn't finish this, and yes, I didn't finish my scarf. I finally finished after 5-6 years. I did. I'm restarting another one. That's something unfinished. And yes, my garage is working on. I'm going through that one with determination to do it. So just go to yourself. Even though that was me in the past, you can just coach what maybe that was your 7-year-old girl speaking up about not taking care of yourself. And same with Kathy. Whatever that doubt coming through is like, when was that? How old was she? That having that little voice. So yeah, so you can put her straight and say, hey, this action I'm gonna, so then you can break down into the actions, right?
Right.
So that's the key thing to start there. And then it's going to be easier because you are so determined, whether it's just to release 5 pounds or just donate that 5 pounds so you can feel so awesome in your body and just feel really great and sexy. So whatever that is for you. And what else was the other resistant?
It was, well, relationships, but not related to family or friends, romantic relationships. As being sort of victim of abuse, so it's hard for me to open my heart to romantic relationships. So there was a bit of resistance.
Yeah. So actually there's a letting go of romantic relationship. Start with romantic relationship with yourself. You're going to start in that place. Does that make sense? When you honor yourself, love yourself unconditionally by taking care of yourself, guess what? The person who show you love most will come in the door. Because when you're not taking care of yourself, loving yourself, no one's going to love you. So that's the first part, is that having that romantic relationship with yourself. Does that make sense? And the person that hurt you, the man that hurt you in the past, the man you're going to see the future, they're two different people. You have to give them chances because you, being, are you Indian descent?
No, I am an
Arab. Oh, okay. Arab. Oh, okay, Arab. So say another Arab lady, right, who did bad things. I'm not going to judge you and look at you, another Arab lady is going to do bad things, right? So start to associate. Actually, once you start learning about them, they're going to completely, you have to tell yourself, that was my past and this is my future. Your past does not control your future. You're going to reprogram that part of you. You're taking actions, taking care of you, and learn to speak up. So then you get the respect and the love you deserve. And love is easy too. Let's add easy to everything, shall we?
Yes.
Good. That's our word for the year. Yes, easy. It's just like, gosh. So this is how I get around being easy, okay? I'm giving you a real life example so you can apply it whatever way you want. So I've been skiing for the last forever. I'm a skier. I consider myself as a skier, but I'm determined to do snowboarding. So everyone I ask that ski, that snowboard, it's so hard. Everyone's like, it kept telling me so hard, but I'm just so stubborn. I'm just so determined to do some snowboarding. So I took action. I took lessons. So when I was there, this is what I tell myself, and you can say whatever, but this is the phrase that came to me. This is a piece of cake. I can do this. This is a piece of cake. I can do this. This is a piece of cake. I can do this. And of course, my daughter said, bullshit. You can't do this. You're a skier. Bullshit. I mean, I'm hearing the back voice telling me this is hard because everyone else telling me it was hard. So when I keep telling myself when I was up there, and guess what? Even after the first lesson, I learned to do everything I was told to do. I learned to stop. I learned to straight, turn, pause, and go around. So I learned everything, basic skills of snowboarding that I could. And it feels so good. So yes. So you can tell yourself romantic relationships are easy and they are good. It takes a little convincing for someone who's been hurt, but it can be fun. You just have to add the fun to it. Fun and easy. That's our fun and easy. That's our 2018 words.
Sounds
How's
great.
that sound? Fun and easy? Hi, Casey.
Perfect.
Hi.
Hi. So you're catching the interview, but I'll send you the recording as well. So 2018 is
Perfect.
fun and easy.
Sounds great.
Isn't it awesome? So add
Yes.
easy. It's just like, add Jesus to everything or add Buddha to stuff. Add easy to everything. How's that?
Sounds perfect.
I think we got our 2018 word, fun and easy, because when
Good.
there's fun to it, it's easy. It's not work, right?
Right.
Right, Kathy? It was easy. After
Right.
the video, oh, I did it. So then you can do it
Right.
again, and you can do it again.
Right.
It's just like I told myself a lie for so long. I said I wasn't a runner. This lie that been going with me forever and ever, that I wasn't a runner. So 3 years ago, I anticipate to walk, and my friend coerced me into running 10K. She literally coerced me into. I didn't plan, because I didn't think I was a runner. I didn't train. I was going there just to walk and take it easy. And next minute, I did that 10K in 1 hour, 17 minutes. So when I start running, I had all these people. Yay! It was awesome. It was the first time I ran for 10K. So no training. I didn't do any training ahead of time. That was coerced getting in. But afterward, it felt so good that I did it. Because when I start to run, I had all these people. It's crazy. I tell you. I had a guy who was an Olympian running, right? He came up to me, you can do this. So he showed me how to lift up my shoulder, chest up, breathing up. So he taught me how to breathe, and I could tip myself, I can do this. This is easy. This is a piece of cake. So that's the words that I use. That's for me. You can use any mantra, but it suddenly came out of my mouth, and I did it, and I did it again this year. So I'm determined to do half the marathon. But sometimes we tell ourselves all these lies, and so sometimes you take another person to get you out of that zone, right? So sometimes having an accountability partner is good. So look up for somebody who can hold yourself accountable. So is that easy or what, Drama?
Yes, it's easy.
It's easier now to have a romantic relationship with the ups and the downs and the reality of the ugly and the sexy side to things, because that's called life. And are you okay with that?
Yes, I am okay with that. I am fine with that.
Good. So now, make sure we have. Oops. Okay. So we have a few more minutes here. So let's go ahead. Since 3 of you here, I'm going to take one emotion from each of you to clear. So that will be as a collective. How's that sound?
Great.
Great. Okay. So start with your drama. So represent the collective here, those who experience this emotion that I'm going to release. We're going to release in all for all eternities. And let me see what emotions can be released at this time. So the emotion was discouragement. So think of a time that you felt discouraged. A nice deep breath and ease into that. Letting go of discouragement. 1, feeling it in your body, leaving now. Good. So Kathy, representing the end stage of the what you call it, baby boomers. Listen, letting go of. Okay. So the emotion was lost, letting go of feeling lost, replacing lost with found, and feeling connected. Take a nice deep breath, releasing that lost feeling. Good. Feeling there. And Casey, representing the 30s. So we have 3 generations here, the young one, the mid, and we have all generation here. So let's see. So the emotions coming up for insecurity. For those who are joining us, watching us future as well, we're releasing insecurity. Noticing where you're holding that in your body. Nice deep breath. Good, let me see. Casey, raise your hand. Good. How's that feel?
Great.
Oops.
Great.
Good. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling relaxed. Feels good.
Good, because when you relax, when you feel good, you can come from a place to create. So let's go and create 2018, the most epic. So the words that came up for me today was explosion and was like a big boom. So kind of like center of focus. So that was my word today. So explosion, fun, and easy. So 2018 is going to be explosive and watch out world. So that's really exciting. Awesome. So yeah, all of this being recorded, Casey. So I'll send you the recording as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining in. And thank you, Druma, for representing the group today. And I'll see you back in the group here.
Okay.
So I'm just finished recording here.